All right, let's make sure that we are live here. All right, we are live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Air Racing League. I can hear myself, so we're already doing better than we were last week, man. And we got an all right one here. We got everybody racing here at New Hampshire, already going live. So let's just get right into it. We'll go through all the fun and dandy stuff while we're going. But, yep, got a total of 8 guys in the field right now. And Mudweiser starting on the poles. Everybody's saying he's going to be the one to watch this race, so we're going to see how it goes. And the green flag is out on the stream as Mudweiser breaks out to the early race lead. He's going to go all the way on the apron, man. That's the one cool thing about this track, is that you can run turns 1 and 2 right down to the bottom. And now here we are. You see the battle for the lead. This is also the battle for the points lead right here. It's Mudweiser and Tristan Dobbs, the two top players in the point standings, are now separated by only 3 points. Excuse me, and the guy in third, Mr. Sir Gillians, will not be is not available for tonight. So third place could be up for grabs after this one. Especially with everybody looking to have a decent points day. As we see Tristan Dobbs run it way wide through turns 3 and 4, but he gets the excellent run. He's going to back up the corner here. Go right down that first lane. Mudweiser going to get to the wall here. These two quickly starting to separate themselves from that 88 of JE. Ooh, man. 12 going to shoot up the track. 9 gets loose. Now you see the lead that the 12 has on Don't Look Now, but here comes the 88 of JE. Ooh, and just as I say that, announcer's curse, he goes into the outside wall. And the biggest problem that we see here on this racetrack is typically turn 2. That turn 2 exit. Usually see guys get loose and go right into the outside wall. You see Tristan Dobbs miss the corner a little bit, shoots for the high side and get the low exit. That turn 2 wall that you just saw right there, though, that has claimed many a car here at New Hampshire. Guys trying to push too hard on exit. With the flat corners, you just start riding the corner all the way up into the wall when you push it too hard. Luckily, haven't seen a whole lot of that in this race. Because right now, everybody's single file will run through the field. That is the 3 car of JFK's Cranium up ahead of the 53 of Yokeman. He's running in these 2 guys also running in the top 5. The 3 of JFK running in the 4th spot. The 53 going to try and run the apron to get to his inside. He's going to run it up the track and not quite get there. He'll fall right back in behind the 3. Because right now the 3 goes way wide, but he'll be able to get it back on exit. Right now the top 3 are pretty well separated. Oh, don't look now, but here comes the 8 car, Boss of the Sauce. He's starting to rejoin this fight. Now we go back to the 53. And don't look now also, the 24 of JRC Indy looking to get a little racy here before this runs over. Only 8 laps completed here, 29 left to go. Here in stage number 1, as the top 3 have really separated themselves out. And the 8 53 going to look to the inside of the 3 of JFK's Cranium. The 3 car running that old style paint scheme they ran at Darlington. In that car. The 53 right on the bumper. Can he do something here through 1 and 2? Oh, the 3 in the wall, just like I said. The 8 car had to stop himself from going up, and that allows the 53 to go to the inside. You saw the run he got down the backstretch. One mistake and you lose a spot just like that. Now the 3 under fire from the 8. Boss of the sauce. See all the different lines these guys are using. Everybody here in this back 4 really using every different line. Oh, is the 1 bullseye. Heavy contact with the outside wall, and he'll bring it down pit road. 24 at JRC Indy trying to figure his car out and see what he's going to be doing when he goes down pit road to make his car a little bit more racy. We saw him a lot last week fight his way back to the front. Starting to nickname him the Phantom just because you see him running in the back like he is right now. But as the race goes on, slowly but surely, that 24 car finds himself closer and closer to the front as we have a battle for position stirring up here between the 3 of JFK's Cranium and the 53 of Yokeman. Whoa, my, that's a huge one. Oh no, boss of the sauce. And that's going to bring out the yellow as I was listening to the radio to see if there was going to be anything cool said. But that is exactly what these guys needed. Right now, bullseye. 2 laps down after the early contact. Have a hard time working that back. Right now, everybody figuring out what they're going to do when they go down pit road this time. And what can they do to catch up to this guy, the 12 of Mudweiser, so far being the dominant car here at New Hampshire. As the 12 and the 9 looking to lead them back to green this time. We'll go to the 9 of Tristan Dobson. What did I tell you? Look who's behind these two. That 24, the Phantom. JRC Indy finds himself here in the top 5 after being in about 7th this whole race. And now look at him getting racy and fighting for the 2nd spot ahead. Trying to get by the 9 of Tristan Dobbs, but he's going to get the run on exit. They make contact, but the 9 has to let off. That allows the 88. Now they're 3 wide across the line for the 3rd spot. Oh, the 88 cuts off the nose of the 9. Oh, man, they're going everywhere. But the 9 of Tristan Dobbs, after all that, finds himself back in the 3rd position. The 88 of JE Racing really got hurt through all that 3 wide action. He finds himself way back here in the 7th spot. But how about this? The Phantom strikes again, the 24 JRC Indy. Right now finds himself in that 2nd spot. Uncontested, I might add. He's got himself a pretty good gap between him and the 9 of Tristan Dobbs, but that also means he's got himself a really sizable gap between him and the 12 of Mudweiser. That car is going to be one that is hard to beat without a little help from our friend Pitch Strategy. We've seen it before in other leagues. Pitch Strategy given the underperforming car a chance at a W. We'll see if that can happen tonight. We know JRC Indy definitely wanted to capitalize on Pitch Strategy. As we see now, the 88 at JE. Oh, trying to do a slide job on the 3 of JFK's Cranium. Will he make it work? He does. Move him up to the 6th position. Remember, this one car 2 laps down, not on the lead lap, so this is not for position. Just the one of Bullseye racing through the field at this current time. I would say trying to remain one car, the first car a lap down, but right now he is the only car a lap down. Right now, JRC Indy doing really good at keeping the 9 behind him. The 8, though. 8 of Boss of the Sauce had something to say for the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. But unfortunately, as we see the 1 up into the wall, he's going to be side by side with the 53 of Yokeman. As they come out of 2, just cooked it into the corner. Oh, where's the 53? Oh, no, he had he spun out at a 2. Oh, no. 53 of Yokeman having a great run today, looking for a good points day, but unfortunately that's not going to help him. He'll be looking to just try and keep that car on the lead lap here as we got coming to 13 laps to go here in stage number 1 at the Magic Mile. So we have the 53 right there behind the 3 of JFK's Cranium. Excuse me, really fighting to keep the control on his car through the corners. Got really loose as now we see the 88 of JE looking to go by the lap car of Bullseye. This 12 of Mudweiser really breaking away from the 24. Absolutely dominating here in stage 1, just like everybody was saying. This is the car to beat. While we're sitting here watching the 12 just splits the field, I just closed out of the window that I was trying to read. There we go. Run through the point standings right now. In first is this guy, the 12 of Mudweiser, sitting at a 391 with 2 wins, along with 2 stage wins. 3 podiums, 6 top 5s. This is definitely a front runner for the championship at the season's end. And this guy, the 9 of, Tristan Dobbs got loose out of 4. He was right there. You saw it on the look back from the 12. He was right there on the 24 JRC. But loose conditions at a 4 caused him to lose a ton of ground. But this is your second place driver. Just getting a lap count real quick. Oh my God, this is not going well. There we go, 28 of 36 completed here in the first stage as we go back to the point standings rundown. Yes, 388 for the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. Does not have a win on the year, but 5 stage wins, 3 podiums, same as Mudweiser, 4 top 5s. Has a total of 5 playoff points. Meanwhile, Mudweiser only with 4. Sir Gillian's, though, in the 3rd spot. 348, 40 points behind these 2 guys up at the front. He's got to win 6 stage wins. Goes to show you how the end of his races have gone. He's won the most stages out of anybody in the league. However, just can't, only 1 win to show for it. He's got 4 podiums in the 5 top 5s. Tied for second most among 3 other drivers. He's got the most playoff points out of anybody else in the league as well. But that just goes to show you how the end of these races have gone for our third place driver now, as we are coming to about 5 laps to go when the 12 comes across the line. Oh, and the 53, oh, comes right in front of the leaders. He puts it back down to the inside, almost caught the 12 of Mudweiser. Oh my goodness, that was almost a heavy incident. But I think, and this guy right here, JRC Indy, 15 points as they run behind the third place Sir Gillians. He's looking to capitalize on him, on that 19 car not being here for this race at New Hampshire. Right now doing a really good job at it. Looking to have a great stage points day if he can hold on to this second spot for another handful of laps. Because right now they have about 4 laps to go. They're going to be coming to 3 laps to go here. And JE Racing with an improbable win. Oh, I didn't even run through JR's to Indy's stats. He does have a win on the year. No stage wins, though. He's got 4 podiums, 5 top 5s, and a single playoff point. It goes to show you this guy, why I call him the Phantom. He's not, the beginning stages, he's just here to figure it out. Did have a bad race at Charlotte, but we'll glance over that. As right now we're coming to 2 laps to go. Here for the 12 car of Mudweiser. And we'll just stick with the top 5 and the rounding out the top 5 in points. We'll actually run through these last 2 laps and we'll go to our top 5 driver in the point standings when this stage ends, while these guys figure out what they're going to do on pit road. White flag, though, is out here for the 12 of Mudweiser. 1 lap to go here in stage number 1. And the 24 of JRC Indy just looking to run it through. The 9 of Tristan Dobbs, who was in second. Look at all the ground he's losing to that 24 car, but it ain't going to do a lick of difference, as these guys are in islands of their own. But the 12 of Mudweiser will cross the line. And he still racing. Sorry, this is the white flag lap. Oh, and there goes the 3 of JFK Scranium. He's going to cross the nose of Mudweiser. What will that do with the 24? Nothing. And the 12 of Mudweiser will now officially win stage 1. The 24 JRC Indy comes across second in glorious fashion. Tristan Dobbs will round out the podium at top 3. JE Racing finishes 4th, and Boss of the Sauce will round out the top 5 here in stage number 1. Now the drivers will have to figure out what they will do on pit road. And speaking of this 88 JE Racing, he is your 5th place driver in the point standings right now. 324, 9 points behind that 24 of Indy. Has 1 win on the year, an improbable win with fuel strategy being the key to that one. Absolutely amazing. Has a single stage win, 3 podiums, 5 top 5s, 4 total playoff points as they run, as we are halfway through the season and we are done here with stage number 1, getting ready to go on to stage 2. Now here we go. The drivers lining up, getting ready to go. Run them in stage number 2. Ooh, excuse me. My God, I didn't think that was going to be that bad. At least I think they are. Seeing a black screen on the stream that I'm watching, but the drivers continue to run around. Here we go, getting ready to go back green. And now, here we go. The 12 of Mudweiser and the 24 of Indy will lead them back to green to start stage number 2. Ooh, JRC runs it high. Ooh, contact with the 9. Tristan Dobbs just catches the quarter panel, but we stay straight running. As Indy will take it all the way to the apron. He wants to keep it with the 12 of Mudweiser, or at least keep himself ahead of the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. But now we see that is the 88 of JE Racing, moving himself not only back into the top 5, but now running the 4th position. He gets to the mess of cars. As right now, actually, everybody's on the lead lap. The 1 of Bullseye is now a lead lap car. He's been able to work himself back. He got the lucky dog, and now is back on the lead lap with the rest of the drivers. All 8 cars on track on the lead lap. That is awesome to see at a track like New Hampshire. Right now, the 9 of Tristan Dobbs looking to get racy again with the 24 of Indy, but he'll scrape the wall at a 2. Like I said, pushing it too hard, you'll find that wall fast. It is a surprise to a lot of drivers who take on the magic mile. I just want to put out a disclaimer. The reason why I'm not full of energy and talking very loud is because my wife is currently on the phone. So, we... I try to make sure that my audio is back on. We wait. And we are back on. There we go. Oh, I just found a new button to switch camera angles. That's sick. Nice. Look at that. We learned something new. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, okay, cool. I thought the guy whose stream I was watching, his stream cut out, but no, he is still running right now. Actually got himself back into the top 5. And I completely missed it, but the 9 of Tristan Dobbs has found himself back to 2nd. He gets by the 24. As we see the 88 of JE Racing into the wall at a 2, and luckily able to keep position. All right. I think it's going to be about a good time. Go back to the leader right now. Look at the gap he has over the 2nd place. The 9 of Tristan Dobbs. Tristan Dobbs, we're accustomed to seeing him out front, but we're used to really seeing him fight for the race lead. That is not the case right now. Ooh, we have a caution. Oh my gosh. Oh, the 3 of JFK's cranium and what looked like the 1. Oh, bullseye. Did I go back on the stream? Heavy contact with him and the 1. Absolutely T-boned him. Down the front stretch, that'll bring out a yellow, which is not exactly what the 12 wants to see. But it is what everybody else does. Everybody looking to capitalize on a good points day. Not a big field like we're used to seeing tonight. This is just a series, wow, the series regulars aside from that 19 of Sir Gillian's. Now we look to go green again. And there it is. They hit the Geico restart zone, and the 12 leads him down. The 9 going to fight to the outside. What can he do? Can he take the fight at all to the 12? And he will. The 12 loose. Gives up the outside. Here comes the 9. He'll have the help from the 24. The 12 drifts up the track. Right across the nose of the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. He'll make contact with the wall, and here comes that 24 of Indy. He'll scoot by, take second away. Now what can Indy do with the 12 of Mudweiser? Really clean exit out of turn 2. Elects to stay right in the 12's tire tracks. And look at him right on the bumper of Mudweiser. Look at him now. He's going to dive it deep. He's going to see what the inside has. Keeps him there, but not enough to make any type of charge towards the lead. You see him starting to find his racing line. Right now he is running in the tire tracks. Oh, as we see what I believe to be the 88. Yes, he finds the outside wall. After a ton of contact, fighting out here in the back, now finds himself in the 8 spot. Oh, the one of Bullseye gets squashed into the outside wall out of 2. And look at this, the fight for the lead is still on. JRC Indy has something figured out here. He is not yet done with the 12 of Mudweiser, as he now seems to have his car just about figured out. 36 laps to go, though, here in Stage 2. Without a caution, we will see cars be pitting under green this time. Or not this time, but this stage, I should say. JRC Indy is not done with this 12 car. These two absolutely racing the hell out of each other. Oh, messed up the entry does the 12. Or 24. Oh, and the exit not good either. He finds the outside wall out of turn 2. Did he use up all of his stuff trying to fight the 12? A lot of time lost. Unfortunate. We were looking to see if the 24 had anything for that 12 car. He did for a bit, but one wrong move and it took him right out of the fight. We'll see if he can get back to him. But we're going to go back here to the 3 of JFK's Cranium right now, fighting for the 4th spot. And as soon as I do that, he messes up the exit of 4. Boss of the Sauce and JE Racing getting racy here in the back as well. We're coming to 32 laps to go. The 12 car is this time out of 4. We'll stick back here and see if anybody in the back decides to start getting racy. Only tenths difference. 3 tenths now as here comes the 88 of JE to the inside of JFK's Cranium. He'll look to pounce and dive bomb it through 1 and 2. But the crossover by the 3 of JFK's Cranium will look to take the spot back, because this is now a fight for that 5th spot. These guys fighting for a top 5 position. Now is they're going to be side by side, but the run going to go to the 88 out of 4. Oh man, that's hard contact. Oh, and he gets into the 3. They both let up. That allows the 8, the Boss of the Sauce, to go through. Oh no, who is that? In the back. Oh, that's a 3. JFK's cranium and the 1. A bullseye. I don't believe that's a caution. Is this going to be a race back to the line? It is a race back to the line. The yellow flag waves for the 2-car incident between the 3 and the 1. Yet again finding each other and bringing out what is the manual caution. Luckily nobody goes, luckily only the 1. A bullseye, I believe, went a lap down. No, they caught him on the backstretch. So no, I believe he is still on the lead lap. Now this is going to make this stage very interesting. I believe, if my memory serves, which probably don't, I believe it's 20 laps of fuel these guys get every pit stop. So I think they might still have to come down one more time before this stage ends, or we might be seeing 29 laps of fuel with 29 laps remaining, so they will be able to make it to the end. So, oh, this is a weird camera angle to watch the cars on pit road. We will wait to see the race off pit road. The 9 beats out the 24. It'll be Mudweiser, Tristan Dobbs in row 1. The 24 of JRC Indy, the 53 of Yokeman, who will take on row 2. This should be an interesting restart. And there goes the 1, getting his lap back. As we go back up to the front, everybody going slow, so that way the 12 or the 1 car, a bullseye, has enough time to rejoin them so they can double file it up and go green this time. So it should be 28 to go once these guys take the green. 12 electing to take the bottom. The 9 will shoot up to the outside. As Bullseye will rejoin these guys. There he is in the back. We will be going green. The 12 going to hit the restart zone, and green flag is back out at New Hampshire. Look at the jump from the 9. Tristan Dobbs looks to get the better jump. He does. What does the 12 have? This is the first time we'll see us struggle out of the 12 of Mudweiser. And the 9 of Tristan Dobbs will take the race lead as they go down the backstretch. The 3, JFK's Cranium getting squarely in the back. He saves it, but the fight for the lead is on as they're side by side. Look at the 24 having to watch this from a distance, but we'll go back to the front. Oh, the 9 has to let off a little bit, but he'll have the run out of 2. He's still side by side with the leader. He's got the run as they go into 3. Lex to take the real high line, but that'll give him a run. Maybe if he does it right. No, the 12 of Mudweiser able to get the lead back. Now we go back to the 24 of JRC. What does he have for the 9? He's going to dive it into 1, trying to get to his inside. Takes it all the way down to the apron. So one thing you gotta love about New Hampshire, all the different racing lines you get to see these guys take. 12 in the middle, the 9 up high. Oh, the 24 tried to dive it. Again, can't get there. He'll fall back to 3rd. And the 12 of Mudweiser is loving this fighting because it takes all the focus off of him and all the focus on each other, and they make contact in 2. Side by side now, Indy flexing the elbows. Elbows out racing here. On what is the magic mile? The 9 with a crossover. The side-by-side fight for second continues. Indy left with the outside. Look at the run he had, though. Had to let off so he didn't destroy the back end of the 9. Tristan Dobbs. Dobbs all the way up to the outside wall. See back there, the 88 of J.E. finding himself, oh, the 24 having a really bad exit of 2. Look at the ground he loses down the backstretch. You gotta wonder, did JRC use too much car up? Dive bombing the corners, trying to get alongside the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. Excuse me. Now we have a battle for position here between the 1 and the, the 1 and the 3. The 1 loose. Excuse me, out of turn 2. He will lose that battle. And the 3 of JFK's Cranium will find himself back in the top 5. But we're going to look to go back up here to the front here for the fight for second. As we got 20 laps to go, and the drivers have enough fuel in the car to make it to the end of the stage, so we will not see a green flag stop. These guys are going to run it through to the end. The real question is, once this stage ends, is there anything these guys can do to get to the 12? We've seen them take the fight to them early on, but the 12, just with that long run speed, really able to set himself apart from the rest of the field entirely. This JRC looking to have a really fine points day. Finished second in stage 1. Where will he finish at the end of stage 2 to capitalize and maybe move himself up into the 3rd spot in points? I just want to double check. Would that be... Oh no, he wouldn't get... No, that'd be a stage win. Stage win, the only stat Indy has not gained through the season. Oh, the 9 and the 24, really squirrely out of 2. Move the 24 back up to P2. The 9, a terrible exit. Allows the 24, and you got to think with how even these cars are, it's going to be pretty hard for the 9 of Tristan Dobbs to get by JRC Indy, but Indy has a terrible turn 4. He hits the outside wall, the 9 all the way to the inside, and that'll put the 9 of Tristan Dobbs back to the 2nd position. But the 24 dive in turn 1. Unable to make it work, the 9 holds on to the 2nd spot as Mudweiser continues to break away from both of them. Oh, but here comes the 24 of Indy. He is there. Oh, the 9 to the outside wall. That keeps the 24 there. He's going to dive it into the corner. The 9's going to run it high in anticipation of him doing so. Who will have the run? Oh, the 9 in the wall out of 2. Maybe got a little squeezed by JRC Indy as we are coming to 14 laps to go. In stage 2, the 24 having another terrible turn 4. That allows the 9 of Tristan Dobbs back in the fray. The 24 backing up the corner, letting the 9 run high. He's going to run his steady line. That gets him there. Oh, squeezes the 9 to the wall again, and that gives him 2nd. coming to 12 to go in stage number 1. Oh, the 9 shows his displeasure with the 24 of Indy. And don't look now, but here comes the 88 of JE looking to enter the fight. He wants to move himself past the 24 and put the 88 in third. What a battle for second. The 24 using up as much of the 9 as he could until the 9, till the 9 just said, you know what, I've had enough of you, and just gave him the bumper on exit, put the 24 into the turn 2 outside wall. And now you see the 9 just running his lines. Now the 24 doing the same thing. And the 88 loose out of 2. Had to let off to save it. But lost a ton of ground on that 24 of Indy. We are now coming to 10 laps to go. In stage number 2. This 12 of Mudweiser, really the spectacle of the day. We knew coming into this race here that he was going to be the guy to watch. And he has been nothing but leading almost every green flag lap. I think the 9 might have led one after he took the lead from Mudweiser under that manual caution earlier in this stage. Right now, 9 laps to go. Or 10, sorry. Now this will be coming to 9 laps to go. Ooh, as I just saw the 9 go way loose at a turn 4. Saw him go all the way to that inside wall. The 24 unable to capitalize as the 12 himself has an issue. That brings the 9, everybody else back into the fray. The tires really starting to wear on these cars. See them having trouble on corner exit. Does that need to... Oh, I think the 1 is a lap down. I want to say the 1 car is a lap down. See how quickly he's making passes because he's on the fresher tires, and you see what tires mean. He's smoked by the 24. Oh, and into the outside wall, looking to try and get by the 9. Oh no, what happened here in the back? The 8 and the 53 of Yokeman have a coming together. The 8 of Boss and the Sauce still stuck in the outside wall. Ooh, close. A 2-car incident. Will we see the yellow this time by? Oh! We want a bullseye. We do not. We stay green. They're looking to finish this stage out. Oh, and a problem with the 9. Here comes the 24 of Indy. They make contact in turns 1 and 2. Side by side they are just. Sorry, only just. Oh, the 24 dive bombs it, cuts the nose off the 9, gets a shot. And the 9 quick to take second back. Just double checking again to make sure my audio is working. And it is. Oh, and the 9 and the 24. Oh, the 24 we just saw shoot to the bottom. An unfortunate end to what could have been a second place again for the 24 at JRC Indy, barring a mistake from the 9. And we see the 3 of JFK's cranium around. He might be looking to be a lap down here before this before this stage is over. Right now, we should be under 5 laps to go. I want to say this will be 3 to go for the 12 as he crosses the line. It is 3 laps to go for Mudweiser. Here in stage number 2, the 9 of Tristan Dobbs running around with the 1 of Bullseye. Oh, they make slight contact, but not enough to have any sort of effect on the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. That was almost catastrophic. The 1 of Bullseye running right now a lap down. The only car in this race that is a lap down. The 24 JRC Indy you see as a speck in the rear view of that 9 car as we got 2 laps to go this time. For this guy, the dominant driver here today, looking to add another stage win to his resume and look to take the lead in the points as the driver with the most stage wins on the year. 1 lap to do it. It was 6 to 7, I believe. Can it be 8-7 now? No, sorry, he's only 2. He's down by 4. So even if he swept the stages, he would still be down. But he comes out of turn 4. Oh! Difficulties with the 88 and the 3, but it does not matter. He wins stage 2. The 9 of Tristan Dobbs, you saw him video game moving out of 4, trying to be there. As the 24 crosses the line, I believe he'll be 3rd. He was 3rd. Yokeman finishes 4th. JFK's Cranium rounds out the top 5 in stage number 2. Now, what can these drivers do to get themselves to this guy, the 12 of Mudweiser? We've seen them take the fight to him on restarts, but after he breaks away, he is gone. So we shall see what the future holds. This will be for all of it. No stage wins remaining. This is for the race win. And the green flag is out. Oh, the 12 makes contact with the 9. Here comes the 24 of Indy. Oh, the 12 could have, that could be massive implications for the 12. He drops to 3rd. The 24 blocks the inside. The 12 is falling fast. Oh, and gets a shot from the 88. He's all the way back to 5th. The fight for the lead now, the 9 and 24. Oh, and he's pitting. Oh, no. The dominant car now looks to go laps, potentially 2 laps down. He's on pit road. He's changing tires. And there you see the leaders fighting side by side. We'll cut to them. JRC Indy and the 9 of Tristan Dobbs, who can't keep off each other. The crossover by the 9 to take the lead back from the 24. Oh, and a shot going into turn 4. That gives a spot back to the 9, but the run on the outside by the 24 keeps it alive. They're side by side still. Oh, this just blew the race wide open now. The 9 of Tristan Dobbs will hold the lead as they run right now, but the 24 is not done. Oh, had to let up. He's trying to race the 9 as clean as possible. He doesn't want to race him dirty now for the race lead. Oh, Oh, just had to let off again. The 24 running out of lines to run here. Got to get back to what was working. He's got to find that speed. Now we'll go back here to the guys that are getting real racy. The 3 and the 53. The battle for fourth, Yokeman and Cranium. Oh, and Yokeman is there, and Yokeman is through. Give the 53 the fourth spot. The 3 falls back to fifth. And way back here, you see the 12 of Mudweiser for the first time. There is a 1 next to his name, but it is lap down, not leader. So we'll see how the recovery effort is on that one, as the 9 of Tristan Dobbs, who's been running second all race long, continues to lead him around. Don't look now, here comes the 24 of Indy. He's found that speed again in that 24. What does he have here for the 9 of Tristan Dobbs? 49 laps to go, coming to 48. He looks to the inside, the 9. Ooh, they made contact. The 9 might have to let up and give the 24 the lead. He does. JRC Indy back out front in New Hampshire. 48 to go. Remember, 29 laps on a fresh can of gas. So they will have to pit. Who will play the fuel strategy game? We've seen the 88 do things like this and come out with race win. Came out with the race win earlier this season. Will we see somebody be brave enough to try that? Or will they just run their race and see if another caution will fly? We've seen about good 3 to 4 cautions this race alone. And look at the gap between the 24 and the 9 now. The 24 of Indy has definitely found the line he wants to use. And breaking away from the 9. Oh my gosh, what happened there? Oh, I believe there's a yellow. There is a yellow, and I believe it is for the 1. A bullseye. Apparently, it sounds like what a debris caution, potentially. That's really interesting. But a racing yellow nonetheless. And guess what that does? That gives the 12 the lucky dog and equal tires here with the rest of the field. He will have to start in the back. But look at this. The 88 of JE Racing has the better pit stop, and he finds himself in second. Green flag back in the air. The 24 JRC Indy leads him into turn 1, and look at them fan out behind him. 43 to go. And look at the 12 back on the lead lap, looking to work himself back to the front. Oh boy, has to deal though with traffic, something he's really not had to deal with this race. He's to the inside of JFK's Cranium. There in that 3 car, looking to take 4th away, and does. Now looks to shoot to the inside of the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. Gets a shot from Cranium. And Tristan Dobbs with the run out of 2. Keeps the 12 behind him. JE there in second, but side by side is the battle for 3rd. Mudweiser dives it into 1. Oh, but has an issue. He'll hit the inside wall. Oh, got loose and ran it down the racetrack. He drops all the way back to the 6th spot. The fight not done for that 3rd spot. The 3 of Cranium looking to take the fight to the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. And we'll see what he has for him. Right now the 9 breaking away. As we go to the 12 of Mudweiser. Oh, has a problem again out of 2. Struggling with really loose conditions. With just that turn 2 exit. Like I said, a sneaky corner. Oh, and there's what I believe is the 1. Heavy contact with the inside wall. As we're still racing, the 9 in 2nd gets by the 88 of JE. And the fight between Yokeman and Cranium battles on through turn 3 and 4, but now here comes your pole sitter, the 12 of Mudweiser, looking to get a 2 for 1. Tries not to pinch Cranium up against the wall. Oh, but pinches himself up against the wall, but he holds on to that 5th spot. As look at the lead that Indy now has over the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. With only what? I want to say 37 laps to go. I'm just taking a wild guess. I'll know where in a second once cars cross the line. 37, what a guess. Man, I'm good at this. Right now, the 9 of Tristan Dobbs under fire by the 88 of JE. The 12 of Mudweiser looking to move by the 3 of JFK's Cranium. He'll dive it into 1. He needs to come back up. He does. The 3 elects to help out the 12. Gives him that 4th spot. Mudweiser now working his way up through the field. The dominant car all day now has the clean air and can run whatever line he wants. 24, so continuing to lead. The 9 and the 88 continuing to battle for position. Look at that 24. That's the distance that the 12 of Mudweiser has to make up. Now look at this. The 9 of Tristan Dobbs and the 88. 88 was right on his inside, but the 9 had the run on exit. And here comes the 12 of Mudweiser. He is there. He gets by the 88 of JE Racing. He'll take over the 3rd spot. And remember, still 1 green flag pit stop remaining unless there is a caution here later on in this run. Right now, 118 of 150. 33 to go. They're coming to 32 and the 24 crosses the line. Right now, we only care about this car right here. Oh, the 24 has an issue. Hard into the outside wall. Here comes the 9 of Tristan Dobbs. Oh, and the 12 is there as well. Oh, no. Calamity. Oh, and the 24 hard into the wall again. Oh, and he spins. Single car accident. That means that we will stay green. Oh my gosh. That's not even the right word for it. A complete breakdown. for the 24 JRC Indy with only 30 laps to go. That means that the 9 of Tristan, I'm absolutely stunned by that, but the 9 of Tristan Dobbs, now your race leader, and don't look now, but here comes J.E. And the 12 has a problem. Chases the car down the racetrack, and look at the ground he just lost. Oh my goodness. And the 3 and the 53 cannot separate themselves from each other as they continue to fight for the 4th spot. Oh, and Bullseye sitting on the inside wall. Heavy contact. And J.E. now making a run at the 9. Has he found something in that car? We are on 123 now of 150 laps. The 9 runs it up to the outside wall. Oh, there he is. And what an absolute crazy thing. The 24 of JRC now looking to get by the 8. He does. He gets by Boss of the Sauce. Oh, and hard into the outside wall down the front straightaway. Oh my God. How has this race gone so awry? Oh, as we have a yellow. The 3. The 3 of JFK's cranium. That is exactly what this 24 car needed. And even more, the 12 of Mudweiser. Able to now come down and repair that. Those loose conditions he was previously racing on. Here we go, getting ready to go green again. The 12 starting in 3rd. The 24 finds himself in 4th. Green flag back out in New Hampshire. Three wide behind the 9 as he assumes the lead. The 24 trying to fight himself back in 2nd. He has to take on the 12 though, as now they're going to be 3 wide for the lead out of 4. Now only 2 by 2, and now it is the 12 of Mudweiser and the 9 side by side. Here comes the 24. He dives it in, but the 12 of Mudweiser finds himself back to the point. And the 24 moves himself up to P2 after the 9 has contact with the turn 2 wall. And now the 9 will have to be the one to fight through the field now as he finds himself in the 4th spot. Able to hold on to 4th. He was looking to drop potentially down to 5th. Now has to get by, the 53 of Yokeman. Yokeman finds himself in that 3rd spot, but look at Indy. We've seen him have the fight for that 12 car. He just has to find that line. The line with the speed that 24 needs. Or even maybe another caution which we cannot rule out. 20 laps to go. Now 19 to go as they come across the stripe. And the 12 of Mudweiser pulling away. JRC trying every line he can find to try and just get him in at least spitting distance of that 12 car. Now this time we will do crank it up this time. Now we see the fight for third. The 9 of Tristan Dobbs able to get by the 53 of Yokeman. And now looks to take the fight back to the 24 of JRC Indy. As the 12 car of Mudweiser is pulling away. Absolutely running away with it. As now we are on 16 laps to go. Coming to 15. And this fight for third is not done yet. Yokeman looks to the inside of the 9. Not able to get alongside, but this fight is not over yet. Oh, the 24! Oh, he spins it! Oh, and Calamity strikes again! The Phantom strikes again. One moment he's there, then he's gone. That was a little mean. But man, you just cannot help but feel for the driver of this 24 Exalta Chevy. Has had the best luck and the worst luck. Ooh, excuse me, all in the same race. Has had his highs and he's had his lows. But right now we are on 13 laps to go, and look at the gap from first to second. Insane. You wonder if this 53 car is all out of steam for the 9 car of Tristan Dobbs. Now we're going to see how many positions this 24 can make up on his run through the field. He's right now on the back end. We're looking to get to the 3 of JFK's Cranium. Oh, the 8 car! Oh, huge! That could bring out the yellow. That might be a manual yellow. That's exactly what the 24 needs. We'll see when the 12 crosses the line. It does. Oh, dear. And the 24 spins it. We won't expect to see him near the front at the end of this pit sight when they come off of pit road, as he sent the 8 car of Boss of the Sauce to the moon. He tamed the beast by sending him to another planet. Whoa, what is going on back here? Holy. Oh, and that actually brought out the actual racing yellow. Whatever the heck just went on. Now under an actual yellow flag. What will we see when these cars come off a pit road? And we'll see the 9 assume the race lead. He will have the inside, and he will be the control car. With only a handful of laps to go. Green flag back in the air. The 12 car of Mudweiser. 6 laps to go. The 9 of Tristan Dobbs will assume the race lead. Oh, the 24 hard into the wall. The 9 shoots it way wide. He gets the outside wall. Will he be able to stay with the 12? No. Will he have the run on the outside? It's looking yes. 12 tries to come up across the nose of the 9. Oh, the one in the middle. Oh, he ghosted. Oh, boy. Where did the 24 go? Oh, the 24 of Indy having more troubles. But right now we go to the race for the race for the lead. 4 to go. Oh, the outside wall, the cursed beast of turn 2. Three to go this time by for this guy, the 12 of Mudweiser. Barring a late race caution. And please tell me that's not who I think it is. It is the 24 of JRC India, ahead of the leader, but not in a good way. As now we have 2 laps to go here for the 12. An absolutely dominant day. He's owned this race since they dropped the green flag. He's had to earn his spot, though. He fell all the way. He fell actually a lap down there at one point. But now he sees the white flag. He is the leader. 1 lap to go at New Hampshire. The next flag will end it. And we saw him fight his way back from being a lap down. Worked his way up through the field. Got a caution when he was in the 4th spot. That allowed him to be right behind the front row. And now he leads them to the checkered flag. Mudweiser, your winner at New Hampshire. The 9 of Tristan Dobbs will come in second. Also, the 12 won it from the pole. The top 2 unchanged. But the 3 of JFK's Cranium getting a really nice 3rd place. The 53 of Yokeman finishing 4th. The 88 of JE Racing will round out the top 5. And the 24 of JRC will finish in 7th, right behind the 8 car of Boss of the Sauce. And that will do it. The 12 of Mudweiser gets his third win on the year, the most among all drivers here in this series. Now also up to 4 stage wins, third among drivers in the series. He will add to his top 5s now with 7, and he will add a couple more playoff points to his tally. At the end of this one, Tristan Dobbs will have to wait another week to get that first win of the season. But that was definitely an action-packed race. We thank you guys for watching. We hope you had a good time while you were watching. If you like what you saw, like and subscribe. Turn that bell on so you can see us go live every Monday, if I'm here. But every Monday, 8 p.m., somewhere around there Eastern Time. But I am Walbridge, and I am signing off. Have a good night, everybody.